Hello, my name's Fire, and last night the alpha for Tier 5 Tarantula has opened again. After reading through the patch notes and actually getting on here and playing myself, it actually looks really fun and there's a lot of good changes that have been made. For example, the rework to the Primordial to grant a 10% chance to cocoon a Slayer boss or mini-boss, in my opinion, will be amazing and put it as the best in slot belt for Slayers. Allowed egg sac to be damaged by arrows, in my opinion also, is an amazing change. It stops players from being forced to use Tarantula Boots to hit them, which I love. I've heard that allowing it to be starred will make it a very good dungeon belt, but I'm not a dungeon player, so I'm not going to comment. Fixing the bug with teleportation, also, great job. And in the bug fixes section, there is something that me, and I think a lot of other players, are very, very happy to see. No. Fixed not being able to use Ether Warp on carpet. Finally. Like, actually finally. This has been the actual bane of my existence for so long. It's like, you know, getting stuck on the carpet or trying to teleport and then just getting stuck because I can't go past it. And then getting caught in a laser or something. Thank you, admins. Really, thank you. However, that being said, there is a few problems. First, the spider egg mix-in giving plus 15% crit damage. That's a little high, no? Without it, I'm at 2.1k crit damage, and if I go to turn this on again, we shoot all the way up to 2.4 thousand. That is over 300 crit damage. As for the boss, I like the boss. I think it's a much better change over the old Tarantulas. It's much more involved. It has you actually doing stuff, makes you play the game. I like it. I know some people may not feel the same, but I do like it. But there's a couple of small issues that I'll get into in a second. The way that this boss works is you do a bit of damage, and it goes into an invulnerable state, where you then have to remove the egg sacs up here, likely by shooting them with a short bow of sorts. This will happen twice. Before then, you DPS the boss into its final phase, where you just hit it. It's fun. It's actually fun. I like it. But as I said, there's a couple of issues, not all of which, to be fair, are specific to Tarantula Slayer, and one of which involves a pooch sword. It's as simple as swap to Mastiff, wait for your health, swap back to Crimson, hit the boss. Profit. Allowing you to skip through both of the egg phases and spawn them all at the same time. This leads me on to not necessarily a bug, but a minor annoyance that I have. The magma cubes. Can we perhaps looking at maybe getting a similar talisman to the netherrack looking sunshade, which stops their aggro? Because these guys will spot you from a mile away and come hopping their way over to simply stand inside you and be a nuisance. They're annoying. To put it simply, it's not a game-breaking problem. It's nothing major. But they are really annoying. Now, onto the genuine bugs that this update offers. Simply the fact that you can end your boss, you can restart your boss, and then it doesn't despawn. So pretty cool, but it does kind of mean that I can just trade with myself. Like that. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this little update video on what's been happening on Alpha, then liking the video and subscribing would be really appreciated, as when this update makes it to main, I'm going to be dropping videos on how to do this boss as efficiently as possible. Because right now, the best way that I've found to do it is just holding a fire veil and bonking it with a sword. And one last thing. If you want to join the Discord to get notified on new videos, new streams, and texture updates, then that would be amazing, especially as we're starting to come up towards 500 members. So thank you to all the new people that have been joining. You are all absolutely amazing. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.